Good late Saturday evening. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this October 27th of 2018. Close to the end of another month, the end of the year almost here before you know it. So far, our final weekend of October not looking bad. Mother Nature's been treating us well with a quiet day yesterday, a nice Saturday, and we'll end the weekend on another nice note for your Sunday before we see quite a few changes working in as we wrap up October and head into November in the coming week. First and foremost, I wanted to show you the time-lapse throughout the day from Indigo Sky Casino just outside of Seneca, Missouri. From sunrise to sunset there, you easily saw how everybody had plenty of open blue skies throughout the course of the day. Yeah, high cloud cover here or there, but those are really thin and high cirrus clouds, hardly threatening whatsoever. So what are we watching as we go throughout the next several days? Well, we do have another nice Sunday all lined up and ready to go. We'll be mild again. A touch cooler, but still mild, with mostly sunny skies still set for us. We're going to stay quiet for your Monday before we see rain chances and even some thunderstorm chances return by the middle of the week. And unfortunately for the trick-or-treaters, that will impact Halloween and Halloween night. We'll break down and see how that's looking as we roll along here. But from 7th and Rangeline late on this Saturday night, not looking bad. The skies above and the streets below staying nice and quiet. A low of 43, a cool start this morning, cooler than our average low of 45, but we bounced back to above normal highs today. Normally we should be topping out around 68 for the end of October, but we may do nicely with a 30-degree jump to 73 degrees. At the Joplin Regional Airport today. At 10:35, we had the airport checking in with a temperature of 56, a south breeze at about 10 miles per hour, and the humidity, it's kind of high at 72%, but we're not going to worry about any fog issues as we go throughout the rest of the night. Everybody had a great afternoon. Lower 70s in southwestern Missouri and northwest Arkansas, then jumping into the mid-70s across southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma. With that south breeze still in play, even though it's a light breeze, that is helping to keep the temperatures up. Most of us right now sitting mainly in the middle, if not upper 50s. Some outlying areas trying to drop back to about 50. Speaking of 50, that's the general consensus as to where we'll bottom out before we see the sunrise once again going into Sunday. So the overall trend going into your Sunday morning will be to keep things nice and calm, but it's going to be a bit of a chilly start to your Sunday. Overnight lows will drop to 50. Then once the sun rises, you'll see how quickly we'll jump back up again. We should be already near 60 by lunchtime tomorrow. The Skywatch Storm Tracker kept us quiet from start to finish throughout the course of the day, but you don't have to venture too far to the north, though, to see a quick shot of some cloud cover working in. We're not talking about big, thick cloud cover that'll hamper any stargazing for you late-night stargazers tonight, and certainly don't have to worry about any rain. That batch of rain and embedded thunderstorms will stay north of us, and on top of that, can't help but notice quite a bit of rain and snow affecting parts of New England and the Great Lakes, especially once you go east of Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio. We don't have to worry about that anytime soon. The bigger systems, thanks to the jet stream setup, have been staying north of us. We've got an upper low wanting to do something over the next few days, but the low causing the rain and the snow, that upper low will continue to shove off to the east. For us, we're mainly under the influence of this upper level ridge, even though the brunt of it is deep into the desert southwest, if not right over the Baja Peninsula. That's keeping the northwest flow in place over us, and that is keeping us quiet for the time being. Along that northwest flow, though, we do have a quick cold front that will work on through going into tomorrow morning and even into tomorrow afternoon. Again, the brunt of the action with this front is going to stay north of us, meaning we won't see any rain out of this, but as this front works through, we'll go from a south and the west breeze overnight to a north breeze. That'll lend us to a bit of a cooler Sunday, but still nice and mild. But then the big changes really ramp up once the backside of the system overall, this cold front out in the Pacific Ocean, once that heads our way by midweek, that is what's going to ramp up our rain chances. Let's break down your forecast as we go through the next few days at least. We'll have front number 1 pass on through tonight into tomorrow morning, so don't be surprised if you notice a northerly breeze to start your Sunday morning out, but it's still going to lead to a pretty nice day overall. North breeze will send us into the upper 60s for highs tomorrow. So a bit cooler than today, but still not bad with mostly sunny skies. And, of course, high pressure building in behind that front. As we go into Monday, the next warm front starts to pass on through. We'll get a good south breeze at 10 to 20 miles per hour. That'll send highs on Monday. Once we start in the mid-40s, we'll have highs going into the lower 70s as we go into Monday afternoon. Most spots around 72. But the clouds will be on the increase as we go throughout your Monday. Partly sunny skies, but still quiet for Monday. Then once the cold front number 2 works in on Tuesday, that is when we'll see rain and thunderstorm chances ramp up. And you see how that front wants to take its time working on through. That means those rain chances and the cloud cover, they're going to linger as we go into Halloween on Wednesday proper and even going into Halloween night. Hopefully as we go into Wednesday night, though, the rain chances will taper off. With that said, we have to hold on to the rain chances as we go into Halloween night for the trick-or-treaters. You'll definitely want to have the jacket and the rain gear handy. 49 by the start of trick-or-treating at 6:30. Then we'll just hold in the upper 40s for much of the evening with plenty of cloud cover around and at least some rain chances, even though thankfully you see with that future track there, we will see those rain chances taper off as we go into late Wednesday night and into Thursday as November gets underway. A closer up view of your forecast for tonight, though. Again, some cloud cover trying to sneak in from the north overnight, but overall, let's say mostly clear with lows dropping to about 50 degrees. So west breeze light at 5 to 10. We'll shift out of the north as we go into the afternoon. 62 by lunchtime. Afternoon highs in Joplin around 67 degrees. We'll call it a mostly sunny day. And with that north breeze, a little cooler than today. Instead of lower 70s, we'll go upper 60s for highs. Not bad, though, with most of the area topping out around 67 to wrap up our final weekend of October. 72 Monday, 68 on Tuesday. We'll have early morning highs on Halloween around 56, and we'll hold primarily in the 50s all day before we slowly drop back into the 40s Wednesday night going into Thursday morning. A few showers could try and linger with that second system Thursday morning, but overall we'll have the skies clearing out a bit Thursday with highs to 58, 57 on Friday, 62 for Saturday. So it's going to be a wet end to the month of October, but our first weekend of November so far, not looking bad. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday.